you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.
Hey!
You could get that buffed out.
No, you can get that buffed out.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
Oh! Hey!
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 Hey guys, this is Dr. Phim, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at the most highly anticipated sequel of this year, Bad Boys for Life. Returning to the franchise are two legendary actors, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, along with their new co-stars, Vanessa Hudgens, Paola Nuez, and Kate de Castillo. In case I pronounced your names wrong, I apologize. The story is set 17 years after the events of Bad Boys 2, where Marcus Burnett and Mike Lowrey reunite once again to stop the Miami drug cartel, with the help of an elite team called Ammo. Warning, there will be spoilers from the film if you haven't seen it. If you're still watching this video, I will arrest you. I will bring you down to the ground. Do you understand me? I'm losing it here. Let's continue. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are geniuses in this film. They brought back that same exciting energy from the previous installments. Despite being in their 50s, they deliver fresh humor.
Get in! It's a pit bull! Let's go! Come on, let's go!
And you recognize how genuine their friendship is as it is in real life. And speaking of humor, these guys are hilarious, man. They still got it. They delivered fresh lines.
Hands behind your head right now.
I got this. I'm gonna penetrate this man's soul with my heart.
What?
Watch and learn. Sir, I realize that you're scared. You know, sometimes fear.
How deep you think you got in his soul?
And you relate to them by how you would react if you were in their position.
Oh, this is my wife's car.
Cover the front door!
She knows. She always knows.
As I mentioned before about the detectives working with the elite team called Ammo, the team members there were okay. They were not bad. There was not much to talk about them, except they look cool, and there was an actor there from Riverdale, and
This just goes to show you would be nothing without your big lips. I'm kidding.
and their interactions with the detectives were pretty funny.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come in?
Hey, no, never. Y'all will never do that again.
The villain in this movie is wickedly evil.
They call her La Bruja, the witch.
I mean, when you really think about it, if you compare this character with the other villains from the previous films, they are pretty forgettable. In fact, I don't even remember their names. What was the French guy's name? Johnny or wait, no, Smith? Agent Smith? No, that's Hugo Weaving.
Smith. Agent Smith.
The actress in this movie played it very well, playing a sadistic witch who will stop at nothing to get what she wants. You would understand her motivations, while at the same time hate her so much for what she's doing. The action is exhilarating. For instance, when Mike Lowrey ambushes a business deal gone wrong, Mike Lowrey has to protect the business dealer while avoiding gunfire from both sides. It was exciting, and it displayed some creative kills.
Look at this mess, it's carnage.
I didn't do all this.
You didn't shoot anybody?
Well, come on, Cap. You know I shot some people.
Yeah.
The narrative was quite compelling. It showcased how Marcus wanted to retire because of his promise to God and how he wants to spend time with his family. But Mike wants to be a policeman for the rest of his life, until he's 100, of course. But as soon as the stakes gets higher, their principle separates them, and you get invested to know how they're going to get back together. However, we don't get enough screen time on Marcus Burnett. Sure, we do see him in his retirement in his own home, but the scenes played out only for comedic purposes. Marcus Burnett stood out as a comedic relief sidekick. Don't believe me? Take this scene for example, where Mike confesses to Marcus that the woman who's been trying to kill Mike is his lover. He explains that before he teamed up with Marcus as his partner, he was pulled out of the academy to go deep undercover in the drug cartel. During that time, he slept with the drug cartel's boss, wife. And that's when he knew that she was a sadistic killer. And he also tells Marcus that the assassin who's been after Mike is his son. This twist took me by surprise, by impact, man. Like, dude, what? So, how did Marcus react? By telling us a joke, of course! You slept with a witch? Really? That was his reaction? Okay, I guess. Furthermore, the narrative revolves around Mike Lowry, about the connections he has to the villain, the people he has worked with revolves around an old case. It's not a bad thing, it's just that this movie is titled Bad Boys, right? I guess the film should have been called Mike Lowry for Life. Now the finale is pretty epic. It was great to see them working together and so satisfying to see this villain go down, literally. And the film ended with an amusing scene where they sing Bad Boys to Marcus' nephew. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? So the franchise is over, right? Not necessarily. There was this post-credit scene which signifies another sequel is coming. Are you kidding me? Another sequel? I guess the famous line was just a lie after all.
One last time.
One last time.
Man, I just hope this doesn't turn into the Fast and Furious franchise. So, Bad Boys for Life is surprisingly a good film. When you compare this film to other films from other franchises in the past, like X-Men Dark Phoenix, Terminator Dark Fate, this film will come out on top as the best film out of all of them. Despite the film's flaws, I still recommend checking it out in case you haven't seen it. All I can say is that Bad Boys for Life took us by surprise, and let's hope in Bad Boys 4 it gives a great farewell to these memorable characters. Bad Boys for Life shoots an 8 out of 10. That's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe for more of my content. And leave your comments down below freely. For those who have seen Bad Boys for Life, what did you think about the film? And what is your favorite Bad Boys movie? Thank you for having the time to click and watch this video and support my channel. Thank you so much. And as always, I will see you guys in our next appointment. Alright guys, you ready to ride with me? To bust some criminals? Turning to wear glasses? Here we go. Let's go!